Hello everybody, it's Mummkey Boy and we're back on the IntricateAffect Vanilla server. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? We are doing great. We've got some work to do. Now we have not yet tried to rob our fellow IntricateAffect members. The InticateAffecters have come off scot-free when it comes to Mummkey Boy robbery. So we're coming up with a little scheme because we want to make some money here at Spawn for the first time. Not yet have I done anything at Spawn to try to take money from the other guys, but I have an idea and it's going to be fun. It's not just going to be, trying to sell something, but it's going to take skill. I like using the aspect of skill, maybe a little bit of luck, a lot like even the PvP type war games and that kind of thing. You can be good at it, but it takes a little luck too. But this has nothing to do with fighting at all. Basically, I'm gonna build this thing and we're gonna show you what it's gonna be as it takes shape. The first thing we need to do is build this massive tower to the build limit. Now this will be a really cool view of Spawn. Of course, the higher we go, maybe the less we'll see. Only so many chunks will render. And let's see, how high are we at right now? So 246, we're getting really, really close to the build limit. And as soon as we get there, it'll quit letting me put blocks down. There it is, see? Won't let me put any more. Click, click, click. No more blocks can go down at the build limit. So 255, now we know the build limit's 255. You can't go any higher than that. And this is a little bit scary. You know, you could fall and die. All right, let's eat some food and let's take a look over the edge. And there we go. Down there is where we're going to be doing our build. And once we get that all assembled, we'll come back up here and I'll give you an idea of how this is all going to work. A little safety. You can go all the way down 200 blocks. Woo! With a heart and a half damage. Perfect. So here we are. We want gold. We want gold more than any other thing at this current time. So this build is going to consist of getting some gold together. But we want the players of this game that we're doing to be able to earn something in exchange. So there's a couple angles that I can take with this. I know that emeralds is something that maybe a player or two may be interested in. But I think diamond is definitely something that almost all players find interest in. So diamonds is probably going to be the prize that these guys are going to be going for if they come play this game. I'm going to get this thing all set up. So the first thing we're doing is we're going to set down some hoppers. Now this hopper system here is going to be a collection area for the skill of a throw from a long distance. Now, initially, we're going to make this pretty difficult, but I think it'll be rewarding. I think the odds are pretty good. Did some tests in a test world and found that it is a very winnable game. But it takes some time to get used to, maybe. And the way it's going to be set up will not allow folks to just, you know what, let's break out this one here. Perfect. Won't just allow for somebody to just continue to play over and over and over. Hey, there's an anvil. Thanks, man. I tried to kill Agent A earlier. He was AFK, and I didn't go high enough in the air. I was trying to be quick because he doesn't stay AFK for too long. And so I was trying to be quick and I didn't go high enough in the air. So he typed in chat after I hit him with it. He's like, you're going to have to go a little higher than that. My bad, dude. Couldn't kill you. But thanks for your help. All right, so let's get these blocks down here. I didn't want to continue to work on the PvP Palace as of right now, because I think we need to take a little break here on the IntricateAffect server from the PvP action. And with that being said, I put up a sign on the Weekly Wars building stating that it's closed until further notice. So we are just going to shut down that whole process for, I don't know, maybe just a little bit, you know, maybe till we get the PvP Palace complete. Once we get the PvP Palace complete, we'll probably start to organize some more PvP games, but it's not going to be like surprise in your face. All of a sudden somebody's hacking at you or shooting at you. It's going to be more of an organized, hey, let's meet up at the PvP Palace and let's do a little battle. One thing that we've all noticed, to everybody that's played on the Intricate Effect here with us, they've noticed that if you're in the weekly wars, it creates an environment of insecurity as you're trying to play and build. And so we definitely are going to put a stop to that. We want people to feel free to play their game without any fear of death or destruction. And so that will help us if we get more organized on when we fight. Oh, you're going to come say hi to me, huh? Well, come on down. So that'll help us decide a little more, you know, of when we fight, how we fight. And then that way you can do building, planning. You guys will probably get better episodes. I know you don't want to watch fighting every other day. And so with this way, people will be able to plan their episodes, spend time on building, and not just spending time on repairing armor or looking over one's shoulder. All right, so here's what we're going to do. And then if you can't tell, this is going to look like target. If you've done any target shooting with archery or, you know, guns of any sort, it's just the old basic target. And from the top, it'll look really, really smooth. Now I think we might be able to smooth out some of the edges here. Let's get the black back out and see if we can maybe pull this one out, throw black in, just to make it a little more round. I know up front, because we use so many blocks in Minecraft, it's kind of difficult to see the shape of round. But as we get up higher, I think we might be able to see a little more shape taking place. Now maybe if we even put a little blue here. Now this design I did work out in a creative world, so I have put some thought into it. I wanted to do something a little bit different, but I think my inspiration is beyond my knowledge in this scenario. And then maybe we take 3 out here and we put black back in and maybe get a little more of a round looking shape to it. And then here we'll probably take out just the corner piece. There we go. And then if we take out that and we add in some white at this place, let's go ahead and get a better blocks on our... Perfect, perfect, perfect. Well, I'm trying to get myself on a schedule for putting up videos. It's really difficult for me because my professional life outside of Minecraft, but I think a schedule may be good to try to keep myself in task and stay in focus on what I need to be doing. I fell off that schedule. I wanted to get an episode out on Monday for the B team, and that didn't happen on the Intricate Effect B team server. Very nice. Okay, so this is good enough for now. Maybe we'll see. We might do something like this, you know, just to give it a little more angle on the corners. Let's just go ahead and put those in for now. The wool is pretty cheap, so I don't mind placing blocks over it for now. And this may not stay up forever, so we can recycle and reuse. Well, there it is. There's our target at the very bottom of all this. And it's going to be as simple as just throwing a block off the edge. And where it needs to land is directly in the center. And that one went way over. You see, it went clear over and then it fell down, which means that would be my collection. But if somebody was to land right here in the center, they could earn a block. Now we need to set up how that's all going to operate. We are now underneath the collection area, and I'll show you how this whole system's actually going to all come together. The first thing that we want to think about is, you know, these intricate effectors, they can be pretty crafty on you know, maybe ways to get a few extra bucks. So we want to be able to sort out items that are going to be more like cheater items. So unless you throw a gold block down and it goes in the bullseye, you won't win nothing, because we're just going to take all those goods and we're going to sort it into that chest there, and then of course above that hopper as well as the collection from the water. So all the collection that the items go into the water will come there, and then any odd blocks that shouldn't have been in the system will also go there. To be able to win the game and collect a prize, you would need to land right in the middle with a gold block. So if we put a hopper there, and let's go ahead and put another dummy block there, another hopper, and we're going to put another chest here. Now this is the chest that if the right items go in there, which is one gold block, then that's whenever the prize will be released to the player. So let's get this one knocked out, clean up the area just a little bit. Alright, so there we go. Now let's get the sorting system set up. Now this sorting system is the same sorting system that we've all used here in the IntricateAffect. It works really nice and makes everything work perfect, really. Alright, so let's get a dummy block right in this area. Now what we want to do is we just want to put down the comparator here, and then we want to give a repeater signal going that way, and then it's just redstone. So let's break down a couple of these blocks so we can use our redstone, and one's there, and the other one's going to be on the very tippy top right there, and then we're going to need a redstone torch right underneath the hopper. Perfect. Alright, so there we go. There's the sorting system. Now all we need to do is test it. I'm going to put in a couple more things and I'll come back and show you. It's real simple. It's time to test this thing out, then we'll get underneath and I'll show you how we finished it up. So let's just do a couple tests, like throw some random items in here, see where they end up. And then once we get that done, we're going to test the bullseye and see. So there's some random items, a couple steak, that kind of thing. And then the bullseye, we're just going to throw this down in there. Maybe we'll throw a gold block, and there's an ink sack. Okay, so a gold block went through. With the gold blocks going through, we should have our prize, our winning prize right over here. And there it is. It popped out. It's ready to go. I won a diamond block. And it was only once, so the other items that went in the bullseye did not count, but all the junk should have filtered out into this chest. And there we go. We have them all here. So the basic setup, as you already seen the sorting system. Now I did bring the hopper straight down from the circle going around the bullseye into this line. So anything that goes right outside of the bullseye goes in there. And then all we had to do is create a comparator into a repeater. So whenever there is an item, which you see how it's locked by this repeater here, when there's an item in there, it will send a signal out into this dispenser, which holds all the goods. For now, we're only going to have 5 diamond blocks. Once that signal goes, what it will do is it'll send a signal around here. And of course, I got this redstone torch on the side of the block to reverse the signal. And it'll turn off that redstone torch, turn off this repeater, which unlocks the hopper, allows the gold to go down in here. So the gold that's winning's gold will need to be in here, and all the gold that did not hit the bullseye would be in here with the rest of the junk. So there's our basic setup. I'm going to do a little bit of building and a little bit of design work off your screen, just because, you know, we don't want anybody to be able to just walk right up and put something in the bullseye, which would be a gold block, to exchange for a diamond, because this is not a diamond block exchange with the currency of gold. You have to be able to hit the bullseye from way up there. And it's very doable. It's been tried. Now here's the trick that everybody's got to remember. If you go all the way up the ladder and you hit that bullseye, the diamond block's going to be just floating out here. So you can't stay up there too long trying to continue to get a better aim. Besides, you can't see your gold block go all the way down because of the distance you see items. It'll disappear into the sky. So you got to go up, throw a block, come down, see if you won. Another way to do it is maybe get another player with you. But I'm going to close this in where you can see it from up top, but you won't be able to see it. Maybe we'll put some glass. I think glass might be cool. You'll be able to see in there, but you won't be able to get in there. So I'm going to work on that, clean the place up just a little bit, and then we'll bring you back to see the finished product. Yeah, buddy, we got it done. We got it done. We got it done. We're done. Unless I forgot something, we are completely done. I'm on the top of the ladder. And if I had a gold block, I would throw it down on top of the world and win me a diamond block. But I don't have any. And somebody's going to need to get me some. Give me some, give me some. All right. So here's how you get down real fast. It's pretty simple. No big deal, right? You can handle that. Splish splash. Don't miss. You may die. So we got ourselves a little place. A little pool to be able to drop down in. And that's good. Now I'm going to walk you in like we're checking the place out, right? We got to scope it out. Check it out. So here's the outside. Do a little terraforming, not a whole lot, just a little bit of foliage around. Oh, I'm going to move that chest. I forgot. So here we are. So the water comes out over the roof, and that's the water that feeds. Now it feeds into the target area. And then if we look up, we've got the ladder all lit up. It's almost kind of like a theme park kind of looking thing, which that's a little bit of what we're going for. We were going to do a huge theme park over there, but you know, we got a little pig action, and that's about it. Hi, Fred. And so let's kind of walk around. We expanded the walkway in here, and little sign, good times this way. Your riches that way. And we come this way, and there's the game rules. It's very, very simple, ladies and gentlemen. This is a game of skill and luck. Costs 1 gold block to play. Through the window, you see a target. Hey, there's a target. From the top of the ladder, throw your gold block. If you hit the bullseye, you win. Be careful, your prize will be on the carpet. Right there. Don't stay on the top of the ladder too long. Prize collection area, blue carpet. I wonder if I say it, should I say it some more times? In here is where your prize will be. Gold block, lay on carpeto. Right there. Hola. Okay. So, that's pretty cool, man. We got the thing done. Now if I can just get these boys and girls to come play with us and give us their gold. I mean, let us give them our diamonds, because we want to give them all our diamonds. Yeah. Take our diamonds. We don't want them. A little barrier here. Light levels at nighttime are perfect around here. I didn't see any issues with level 7. So that's a plus. The mobs can come down. They can't really get around this gate. They fall in the water. So that's great. And then also we did a little mob proofing back here too, because good customer service is keeping the mobs out. So we kind of took Agent A's lead, and we left a little bit of his stuff in here. There is a level 7 right here, but I don't think they can spawn on half snow. So let's take a look up here. And then all the fence basically keeps the mobs back behind the wall. And it's kind of cool because really, unless you're a far ways away, you don't really even see the fence. And then we left that there because I think that's really cool. Just little trees here and there. So there we go. Oh, you know what else we need? We need a chest. Let's finish this out with a chest. And we'll show you a little more of what we're doing over here. Because we did do some work. But it's not really anything cool. Maybe we'll get up on a ladder over there and show you kind of what we're doing. Ba-doo, 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 ba-doo. I think we have a chest right in... Right here. There we go. And that's just in case people are afraid they're going to die. They can keep their items in a chest. To there. How do we do? Oh, we're trying to die to death. So basically, this is the second floor? Yeah, second floor. And we've got walkways off of our tower. They're going to come out this way on the TNT elevator. And we're decided to keep the second floor just a little bit back from the edge. And then there's going to be little balconies here that you can shoot off of and kill all your friends, which sounds really weird, but when you play PvP, that's what's really going on. As long as nobody gets mad, you know what I mean? So there we go. There's that. Pretty simple. Just kind of doing that thing. I left this open because it might be a greenhouse area in here, and then there won't be anything above it. So I might do this all in glass, which I thought that was a pretty good idea. We'll see how it turns out. I'm thinking the higher we go in this palace, the more personal it becomes, you know? Maybe if you invite people over, they're going to be on the first floor and maybe a couple areas in the second floor, depending on how well you know them. That kind of style, that kind of thought. And then you get up to the third floor, and it's pretty much going to be all about just rooms, personal things, and that's the kind of design and thought we're going to go with. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I had a lot of fun. This took me way longer than I ever anticipated it to take, because my first idea was completely changed. And so, hey, you got to do what you got to do. Just hang with it, stay strong, and get her done. So as I put this chest down, it'll be the end of our session together. Thanks for watching. Later.